Good day, everybody. We're just about screwing with the transfer cases. We're trying to figure out which one we can put behind the 60 RFE with proper clocking without utilizing a clock ring. If we have to, we'll put 10 degrees on it with a clock ring, but this Chevy one is out of a it's a 243C, and it's out of a 98 to 95 style behind the 4L80s. Those of you who know, it clocks a lot higher because the bolt pattern is different than the Dodge T-case bolt pattern. So this T-case would probably sit 90 degree parallel with the tranny, or that one will have a clock down maybe 25 degree. They still bolt up to the adapter plate. So this is the adapter plate behind mine. I have this one in my truck behind the 68 RFE. So I didn't need to clock it because I have body lift, so I left it straight. But this truck is a different story. We do have a body lift on it, but it's still tight, so we would still need to clock it down. Other than that, it's coming along pretty good. The motor's gone for to the machine shop to get bored out. All stripped out here. 4BT. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about here. This is the output, the adapter plate off the 68 RFE, and this transfer case is off a Hemi. So it's 243D. D's for Dodge, C for Chevy. And what I'm planning to do here is I'm planning to utilize the Chevy 4x4 modules from the year of 95 to probably electric. It came out in 96, so 96 to 98. Which is this module here. It bolts on to the side here, and you just put the screws on. So that's what this motor's off of. I want to incorporate it into the Dodge one. The only issue is that the shaft here is different. So if we take a look, here's the parts T-case I have. So this one right here. So that one's not spline. So what my plans are, take this Hemi one apart, take the selector shaft out of it, put it on this one. Now the only difference between these two housings that will probably make a problem is that it's got a sensor here to know the position on that 4x4 module. This one, it has the hole, but it's not tapped. So I'm gonna have to drill and tap that. No big deal for me. So this is a full parts 243D C that I had kicking around. That's the other half. What happens is a long time ago when I bought my 6.5, the knucklehead who put the drive shaft on put a smaller U-joint at this end. So I did 4x4 boost launch, and boom, came off the U-joint and cracked it. Back then I didn't really think about welding it, so I said screw it, and I bought another T-case. So that being said, our plans were originally to use that and buy a big ass clocking ring for it to clock it down to 32 degrees, maybe 36 degrees, but you know what? This Hemi one is already clocked down more, so we might utilize it. The only problem that I don't like about this one is I was going to put cruise control on the truck, and they don't have speed sensors on the tail shaft. Those ones do. They have a reluctor ring and speed sensors on the tail shaft. This one does not. Now I still have to look into the 4x4 modules, see if it utilizes the speed. If not, I probably get a pulse per mile through the ABS system or through the tranny TCU. But this is what's happening here. Is the only problem is that this input shaft's not the right one. That's fuck all there. Gonna probably pull an input shaft out of a Dodge T-case from the bigger, forget what number they are, but I had one down here, but it was out of behind a 48 RE. This bolts on perfect. The seal hugs this input shaft. The seal hugs this perfectly. So that being said, this is made for a 29 spline, a bigger T-case. So we know that the OD diameter of this input shaft is the same. So what's going to happen is they're just going to open this up a couple thou in diameter and put a different spline count in there. So good news for us, and we're going to tear this T-case down, see what's up, see if I can change that piece, because this 4x4 module absolutely needs to go on this T-case, because I already changed the Toyota 4x4 shift button to work with this Chevy module. I wonder if I still have it out or if I put it back in there. I think I put it back in there. I don't know what I did with it. But anyways, I had to modify the circuit board and the switch so it didn't see resistance. But no big deal. You guys figured that out on your own, because I'm doing all this on my own. So thanks for watching, and we'll do a T-case teardown of this 243D, and we're going to see if we could incorporate that module shifter linkage into this one. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.